Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us. In today's webinar, we'll be discussing finding and booking venues in San Francisco, and we'll tell you a little bit about a few new unique venues in the Bay Area as well. I will be silencing everyone's line for the presentation, but if you have any questions, please type them in the chat box. To start with, I'd like to introduce myself and my co-host. My name is Sarah Smith. I'm the Senior Manager of Convention Sales Development with San Francisco Travel. I've been with this organization for over 11 years, and I'm based out of our Washington, D.C. office. In my current role, I work closely with our marketing team to educate planners on the latest trends in San Francisco and connect planners to our partners. Little fun fact about me, I love exploring new places, and I'm about to check off 2 more cities off my bucket list. I'm traveling to Budapest and Vienna at the end of this month and looking for recommendations in both cities. So if you have any, reach out to me at the end of this webinar. Next, I'd like to introduce Jennifer Brown, who's my co-host today. Jennifer is the co-founder of First Hold.
Thank you, Sarah. As Sarah said, my name is Jennifer Brown. I'm the co-founder of First Hold. I've been a hospitality professional in various capacities for 25 years. I'm born and raised in the Bay Area. In fact, I'm a 4th generation from the San Francisco Bay Area. And I also have 2 small boys. Jacob is 8 and Nick is 5. A little fun fact about me, for those Warriors fans, Steph and Aisha Curry are my neighbors. I drive past their house every day and are certainly rooting them on, especially when they're in the playoffs.
That's great. Thanks, Jennifer. In case you're not familiar with San Francisco Travel, I'll give you a little insight background into the company. We are the Convention and Visitors Bureau for San Francisco, and we were established over 100 years ago. We are funded by a tourism improvement district, so all of our services are complimentary. And speaking of services, we're basically here to help make your planning experience in San Francisco and the greater Bay Area as seamless as possible. We can give you the most up-to-date information on hotels and venues, connect you with vendors, provide you with marketing materials once you book your meeting in San Francisco to help you promote San Francisco as your meeting destination and help increase attendance using social media and other e-marketing channels. We also represent several areas just outside of San Francisco. We represent wine country over to Sacramento, down through Silicon Valley to Monterey, Carmel. So the next time you're considering any of the Northern California areas for your meeting, please let us know. We are here to help. And with that, let's get into the demonstrations. First, I'm going to demonstrate the venue search tool on the San Francisco Travel website. So the website is www.sftravel.com. Once you get to the landing page, if you go over here to the meeting planners section, you'll find a variety of resources. But if you scroll down over here on the left side, the first option under meeting facilities is venue search. And this will bring you to our venue search portal. We have over 600 venues listed in this venue search. You can narrow those down by what type of venue you are looking for. So whether it's a special event venue, hotel, restaurant, arts and culture venue, a lot of arts and culture venues we've worked closely with in San Francisco, they want to rent their space out, but usually don't promote it, and it's not the first thing that come to mind. And those are great options if you are a little bit more price sensitive, and the spaces are amazing. You can also narrow down by event size. So say you're looking for a reception for 100 people, it'll automatically refresh. So it went from over 600 down to 617. You can also choose the location you're looking for. So by clicking here, you can choose whether you want a neighborhood downtown in San Francisco or one of our partners outside of San Francisco. So say you're having a meeting in the Soma South of Market area and you want to look there. You can click it and it will automatically narrow that down to 75 venues. In this section, you can take a look at what the venues are. You can have pictures shown in this gallery page. You can have full descriptions of the space. You can have all rooms showing or less information if you'd like and if you want it a little bit clearer. You can also go over here to the map function and see where these are on the map. Back over in the capacity section, if you see a few that catch your eye and you really want to explore them a little bit more in detail, you can star them and it'll start a list for you. And then it's a little bit easier to compare. You can also export this data through the list. And last but certainly not least, you can check availability by first hold venues only by selecting here. Or you can click, if you see a venue that is a first hold venue, you can click this little red icon and it'll take you right to the first hold website. And with that, I'm going to transfer the screen over and present over to Jennifer, where she can give you a demonstration of the first hold venues.
Fantastic. Thanks so much, Sarah. Let me make sure I'm sharing my screen here. And so what we are currently looking at, I'm going to scroll up here, is the profile for 111 Minna, which was the venue that Sarah was just talking about. So once you've clicked through, the San Francisco Travel website will redirect you to First Hold. And what First Hold is it's a free venue sourcing platform in partnership with San Francisco Travel that you can find the venues, you can check availability instantly right through the platform. So you can see through the profile, we put a lot of beautiful photos in. There's a mapping feature here as well. And you can see the various different event spaces that are available. I'll come back to that in 1 second. Here there's a description that's helpful, additional information tab. So if you're looking for whether the venue has Wi-Fi, audiovisual, what the audiovisual situation is, parking, catering, etc. You can also click, a lot of the venues that are listing have uploaded documents that might be helpful. For example, in this particular one, they've uploaded floor plans, etc. So it provides a lot of really helpful information to help you find the right venue. Each one of these event spaces also has its own profile within the platform so that you can check capacities if you don't need to do a buyout necessarily. Maybe you just want to check maybe for a smaller space or a smaller event. You can certainly take a look at it that way as well. The profiles are very, very helpful, but really what sets First Hold apart is the ability to check and place a hold right through the platform. So you can see here, there's view calendar here, there's also calendar here, both of them function the same, but you can click here, you can identify the space that you're looking for, let's say the Zappa room, for example, in this particular case, and you find the time frame that you're looking for, and then it brings up the calendar. And from here on the calendar, you'll just basically check the date of the event you're looking for. So let's say, for example, in this case, I'm looking for September 30th. You click on September 30th. It'll bring up this screen, and here's where you're actually going to go through the process of placing a hold. Evening, and let's say just for this one, I'll say reception and check availability. And you can see here, great news, the date you requested is available and you will be in the first hold position. So the idea that you can do what I just did in such a short period of time is really fantastic, because oftentimes leaving messages or trying to get a hold of venues and getting responses can take a couple days sometimes just to get a response to see if the date is available and what hold position that you're in. So you go through here, hold venue, click on that, and here it pops up with this screen. Now this screen is allowing you to put in some information for the venue so that they know a little bit about your event. I'm just going to do test for this purpose. This is a live venue, so I want to let them know. Why are you holding this this event? Let's just say for this purpose of this, let's just say a board retreat. Are you considering any other venues? No. Have you held this event before? If so, where? Yes. And let's just say Miami in 2014. Can you give us an idea of when you will be booking this event? Within 2 weeks. Are you flexible or firm on your date? Let's just say firm. Are you holding multiple dates? If you're holding multiple dates, what date is your preferred date? It's not really applicable. We're not holding multiple. Is this event going to be open to the public or private? It's going to be a private event. And what is your budget? It's always helpful if we can give them an idea of where our budget's lying. And we place a hold there. And do you want to schedule a site inspection? So this allows you to communicate to the venue that you're interested in scheduling a site inspection. What it does is it generates a separate email to the venue, letting them know that you're interested, and allows you both to communicate and set up that site inspection. So I'll say yes for now. And there, I have just placed a hold on the Zappa room for September 30th. It's literally as easy as that. It's going through the process that it's reducing the amount of time that it takes to source, find, and place a hold. I'm going to navigate up here real quick. You can see the First Hold logo in the upper left-hand corner. This will take you back to the landing page. Just wanted to point out that we are currently only based in the San Francisco Bay Area. If you click on here, you can see San Francisco Bay Area, which brings up all of our venues, Silicon Valley, San Francisco, Wine Country, and the East Bay. So you can find venues in any of those locations. Another important fact that I wanted to mention is that we are only for professional event venues. You won't find office space or other non-professional venues listing on First Hold. They really are for venues that are unique and hidden gems.
Thank you so much.
Sure.
So we can't just give you that teaser of these event venues and talk about how great they are without highlighting a few. So to wrap up this presentation, I'm going to take you through a few of the unique venues that you can, and non-traditional venues that you can book direct via First Hold. First up is the venue that Jennifer used as the example. It's 111 Minna Gallery. It's an art gallery that showcases both local and international artists. It hosts world-class DJs, live performance, and film screenings. They're located in the Soma neighborhood, which is south of Market Street. It's about a 5-minute walk from the Moscone Center and within a block of the St. Regis, the W, and the Palace hotels. The gallery is 4,700 square feet of open, versatile space that can accommodate up to 500 people. The space has an urban industrial warehouse feel with 16 feet high walls and floor-to-ceiling windows. You can use the entire space, or it can be broken into 2 separate event venues. The Second Street Gallery can accommodate 300, and the Zappa Room can accommodate 200. Each space has a fully stocked bar, sound system, and a raised stage. Next is a Cityscape Bar and Lounge. It's located on the 46th floor of the Hilton San Francisco Union Square. The Hilton is one of the city's largest hotels. It has just under 2,000 guest rooms and over 134,000 square feet of meeting space. They have unobstructed 360-degree views of the city skyline, including the Golden Gate Bridge. The space has several different types of seating arrangements and is 85,016 square feet. And they can accommodate 100 guests for banquet style and up to 270 guests for reception. The Chapel is a newer live music venue, restaurant, and neighborhood bar located in the heart of the Mission District in the famous Valencia Street corridor. It occupies a historic 1914 classic Mission-style building. They can accommodate groups up to 600 people reception style and have a music room, a mezzanine, private dining room, restaurant and outdoor patio, and a curio bar. The space has 40-foot high ceilings with rigging for aerialists and trapeze. And they have full-scale AV and lighting systems, so think concert quality for lights and sound. And they also have a production team on staff. They have an in-house executive chef and secure parking lot for hire and tenting. They also have 3 secure parking spots in the front for load in and load out. Next is Covo San Francisco. It's located in an old printing warehouse that has been transformed into a beautiful multi-level brick and timber co-working space that can also be rented out for events. It's located in the Sobo neighborhood, just 2 blocks from the Westfield Shopping Center and very close to Moscone West. The ground level of Cova is 7,000 square feet of event space. Their max banquet capacity is 200 people, and they can do up to 400 for a reception. They have additional meeting rooms upstairs that are perfect for breakouts. They have a full-service lounge that features wine and beer. They have a cafe on property and offer full AV capabilities as well as an on-site events management team. And last but certainly not least, we wanted to showcase one of our venues that you can utilize that's outside of San Francisco. The Westin Verasa Napa is located just 4 blocks from downtown Napa. And if you haven't been in a few years, downtown has really blossomed. They have so many new restaurants and bars and hotels and tasting rooms downtown. So it's very close to a lot of action. They're also located right across the street from the Napa wine train. This 4-diamond hotel has 180 guest rooms. They have a mix of indoor and outdoor space totaling 12,000, square feet. The variety of unique outdoor space includes bocce courts that can accommodate up to 50 people and a green that can accommodate up to 150 guests for a reception. Their largest outdoor space can fit 230 people for a reception, and their largest indoor space can fit up to 200 people banquet style. The on-site restaurant can also be used for private event space. The restaurant's a fusion of French and California cuisines, and it is by Michelin star awarded chef Ken Frank. And all of these venues can be found on our website, but you can also check availability instantly via the First Hold website. Jennifer, I want to thank you so much for joining us today and for the wonderful demonstration. I definitely see how instrumental First Hold can be for meeting planners trying to book their next meeting.
Oh, thank you so much, Sarah. First Hold is a free service for planners and was designed and created by hospitality professionals who understand the time involved in finding and sourcing event venues. As all of you know, meeting and event planning is a very stressful and time-consuming job. Our goal is to give you the gift of time so that you can spend time with the people that you love. My contact information is included in the information provided by San Francisco Travel, and I'm always personally available should you have any questions. Also, on a quick sidebar note, we are going through redevelopment set for launch in the first quarter of 2019, and we're incorporating a lot of even more amazing features. Thanks again, Sarah.
Thank you, and thank you all for joining us. Have a wonderful afternoon.